cannabis community. Rise up, eyes up, fight for your right to light or eyes shut. Loud from the motherland. I'm getting high in stadium. Super gas, no clone, it grown with vibranium. Tricoke chasers, council of the grower. Self-sufficiency, that's how we need our smokers. Alien dream turn Girl Scouts into soldiers. Smoking doja. Contact if you come closer. Every Monday, 10 to 11 p.m. Focus on that grow, watch the show with your BM. Comedy bud, interviews, real lit. The DC Pharma Show, educate real shit. The DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another week of the DC Pharma Show. Thanks for tuning in. What up, chat? How y'all doing out there? Thanks for always tuning in as well. Live audience, getting right as always. This week, I have my new co-host. Goes by the name of
Dane. Of course, y'all haven't seen me on here before to talk about the March of the Bulls. But my man reached out to me, and I'm doing a good thing for him. So here we go.
So yeah, we're gonna be talking cannabis and all that, and whatever might come across this desk.
Talk about the March of the
But we're gonna talk about this week event right quick. First of all, I want to shout out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all now. I want to shout out Troll Masters. Y'all know I do this every week. Troll Masters for all your environmental needs in your grow room. Go check them out on IG. Trollmasters.agro on IG. Now, what I wanted to show y'all this week was, because I've been playing, I'm hooked on it now because I just can't keep my eyes off it. And then the great thing about Troll Masters is, while I'm here doing the show, I know how my room is doing. I know how my grow op is right now. My temperatures, my humidity, my CO2. You see where my BPDs are at. So, you know, right now I'm comfortable. Everything's fine. I'm not sitting there worrying if it's too hot or if it's too humid in there or any of that. So definitely, man, look, it's definitely a reasonable piece of equipment to buy in your grow room. I know the controllers could get expensive, but these folks are definitely coming after the competition, and they're doing it in the right way. So if you can't get at them, it'll dial your room, man. It definitely dial your room, man. Like I said, I can't stop looking. I'm always checking now, man. Even when I ain't around, I'm just checking my phone. Okay, I'm good. So, yeah, that's the beautiful thing about that. So make sure you go check them out. And, yeah, Troll Masters. And also this week, Tasty Tuesdays, every Tuesdays at Listen Vision Live from 12 to 10. Make sure you go check out Princess P, the Cannabis DC table. She also has a cooking show. Starts at 5. It's called Infuse and Confuse, 5 p.m. So everybody that comes to the cooking show at the live studio audience will get all the free edibles and whatever she's cooking at the table. Everything is for free. So make sure you come be part of the live studio audience at her cooking show. We also got on Saturdays Elevated Roots Academy, and that's from 11 to 4. Make sure you go check them peoples out if you want to know about growing, if you want to know about your concentrate, if you want to know about the law. Elevated Academy is going to break everything down from you from every different subject. Just like they said, it's an academy. So they have different subjects. Make sure y'all go to their site and register. It's $10 for a class, man. And if you want the whole thing, it's like $60. So check them out, man. Definitely go check them out. And,
sounds like it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
I mean, if you don't know nothing about it and you want to get into it, you're curious, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I don't know, man. Since you're new to the table, man, tell the people how you feel about the cannabis plant, man. And we was talking actually on the way here. Tell me your experience about, like we was talking in the car, man. Your experience about the best weed that you done had.
I got a few strains out there that I definitely love. Let me see. I'm gonna go down the list. One would be God's Gift. That high is amazing. One of the best I ever had. Let me see. Two, I would say the Skittles. I love that. I love that fruity taste with that strike behind it. So yeah. And I love. How can I forget this? The Sour Diesel. I love every strain of sour, no matter what it's crossed with. It get better and better. It gets better and better every time.
And man, now that you mentioned Sour Diesel, man, you just brought my Capital Skunk. He does a show on Monday now. It's right before my show. Capital Cannas. Hey, what's the name of your show, man? Fresh Press Hash House. Every Monday from 8 to 9. Make sure y'all check them out, man, because the reason I just got brought to my attention was because of the Sour Diesel. And he's got a Sour Diesel cross over there, man. Smells so beautiful, man. I can't even pinpoint it, but it's got a floral hint to it, to a Sour Diesel, man. I ain't never really smelled nothing like that before on a Sour Diesel. So that's an amazing plant you got going on over there. But make sure y'all check him out every Monday, man. Cool show. He loves hash. He loves pressing, but he got some decent flowers too. Make sure y'all check him out. And I got my co-host over here. Hey, Stoner, see? Stoner's a bad influence. See what happens in my live studio audience? Stoner is a bad right, over here getting dabbed out.
Right here. And he inhaled what was on this right here, right?
And what's all that you got going on over there?
Huh?
And what's that you got going on in there?
Your common little, flambe torch right here, you know what I'm saying? And we got your little glass rig right here. Gotta clean that, that's dirty. And put some wax on there, throw some shatter in there after you heat it up and inhale and be high.
See what they be trying to do to me every time I walk in here to do my show, right?
Right.
They try to put a rig in my face.
Yeah.
I ain't a dabber like y'all, right? I dab here and there, but I can't do it when I'm doing my show because y'all be trying to open my chest up.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not trying to sit here. Yeah, I ain't trying to sit here struggle through all that. Be coughing, do my show at all time, man. Look. Be coughing out, what they call that, a loogie and shit come out your mouth, man. Shit. But yeah, that's how we do it up in here in the live studio audience, man. They, like I said, they getting lifted in here as always. So and you said God's gift is one of your favorites, right? So what about that plant that you like so much? Because you do keep talking about it, man. Is it more of a sativa high or indica high? More of a couch lock or something that'll keep you active?
The couch gonna lock you in. You gonna sink in right into
Oh, okay. So that's gonna knock you right on your ass then.
Yeah. And it's a strong high. It's not. And it's gonna last for a while too. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gonna be there for a minute. Ain't no hitting that and then get up and wash no dishes. It ain't happening.
So how about y'all in the chat, man? I want y'all to come through right quick. Let me know what's your favorite flower. What's your favorite strain? What's something you think that I should have in my grow room? That's what I like to know how to chat tonight, man. Because I am putting it together. And that's another thing. Let me shout out Farmer Freeman tonight. Let me shout him out for sure. Y'all go check out Farmer Freeman on IG. I finally put my babies in the test. So tonight I should be getting the email or tomorrow morning to let me know how many females or how many males I got out of the 48 strains or whatever plants that the seeds that I sprouted. So out of those 48, only 24 are going to make the cut. So I hope I have 24 females out of that. But shout out to Farmer Freeman. It's definitely a plus to be able to tell what you have before you actually put it in your bed or in your pot or whatever you're growing. Before you actually spent the whole month to find out what you have, or feeding this plant for a whole month and some change to find out that it's a male.
A waste.
A waste if you're not breeding. Some people actually try to keep it. You're like, I went this far, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them anyways. You know what I'm saying? So check out Farmer Freeman if you don't want to go through that. The tests are fairly inexpensive, especially if you're not doing the big scale. I don't see why you shouldn't be testing your plants. And like I said, I'm waiting on the results tonight. I was hoping to have them tonight before the show so I could show everybody what I got and show you how it actually looks. But either way, I might make a post on IG so y'all can see what the returns are. Again, shout out to Farmer Freeman. And with that being said, we be talking about today we talking about all CBD. And my first guest, my guest tonight is one of the first companies in Maryland that started out the CBD thing. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and bring him to the stage and let him talk about his business, the health benefits of CBD, and all that good stuff. And light this J back up because I done let it go enough.
DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. Is that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. Is that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. Is that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show.
All right. So we back, y'all. And y'all seen him putting it up on display right there. And I take it these are all CBD products, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So before I get to asking the questions, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
How you doing, everybody? My name is D-Rock, CEO of Extreme Terps. As they said, I'm one of the first CBD companies here in Maryland. I've been established for probably about a year and a half now. My main focus is basically wellness, man. I want to focus on getting people the mindset of taking care of their own, and also, understanding the benefits of cannabis and understanding the benefits of CBD and why it's actually here. But yeah.
Now, we talking about before I ask you how you got into CBD, what is the standings of CBD? Because we was actually talking about that in the car today too. What's the standing of CBD in Maryland?
Standard. I mean, it's across the board. It's legal in all 50 states. It's legal for people to consume and to purchase. It's not legal on the federal aspect. That's the difference that people have to understand is there's a difference between federal and state laws. But yeah, that's the answer to your question.
So pretty much you could have this in the stores in the state of Maryland if someone's willing to take on your product.
Yep. I have actually have my product in 3 different stores. As of right now, still, distributing and, helping as many people as I can and trying to get this knowledge. My main focus is just knowledge and advocate. I'm focused on selling the product, but the focus is more on knowledge so people can consume the product and understand what they are consuming. Because to me, knowledge is the main focus of this whole movement.
Right. And then if you let the people know what it is, they definitely they want to get it from someone that knows what they're talking about, not just actually putting the product out there. You know what I'm saying? And saying buy my stuff. But at the same time, like I was going to ask you earlier, well, how did you get started with CBD? Because I mean, the plants is so vast. I'm actually I'm a THC lover. You know what I'm saying? Hey man,
Nothing but.
But how did you I'm just curious. How did you get started about the CBD aspect of the plant?
Well, to start off first, I'm a patient. I actually got hit by a car, knocked 20 feet in the air off a pedal bike, and totaled the windshield of a car. Wow. And got knocked on the other side of the street. But by the grace of God, no broken bone, no internal bleeding, nothing of that. I still, put my hand up and pray to this day.
Yeah, right.
But I do get high muscle spasms, real bad muscle spasms, where they stand you up. So as my consumption, I mean, I've been consuming since young, but what I started to realize why when I consume cannabis, why would it go away? And when, my consumption goes away, the contractions would come back.
Okay.
So I started to notice it because, it's a given notice.
Right.
So I wanted to pursue the reason why cannabis helps, my muscles. So once I started pursuing, because I'm a big advocate of learning, the CBD came aboard when I
went to Denver. I was pursuing certain avenues and, bumped into, the CBD aspect, and someone told me to look into it. So I looked into it and, did my research on it, and I consumed it myself, and I was like, wow, I'm on to something. I actually have something that actually works for me.
Right.
So once I'm a big advocate, I'll test it first to see if it works. If it works, then I want to advocate it to everybody
Exactly,
else.
exactly.
Especially if it's on the aspect of wellness. I don't take medicines at all. I'm very, very, very holistic. So that's why I'm big and passionate on CBD, because it is a medicinal value. It's not just a high. I look at it as a supplement, something that you need to take to keep your vitals up in your body, which supports this system called ECS.
I mean, I would suggest this over medicine anyway,
Right,
depending on the medicine. Just from experience, like for my nephew, I have a nephew who's wild. He wild, young dude, man, whatever, right? Just naturally always outgoing, happy, wild, communicative.
Yeah.
But he had a situation, I think it was bronchitis or something or whatever it was, right? They had to give him medication for it. His fucking medication changed him completely.
Yeah.
Like
Mood,
it changed. It's just a completely different person.
Yeah.
Like just a completely different person, man. And even him, after a while, he started realizing that. And as he got older, he said, "Man, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't take this medicine. Yeah, it's just,
not me."
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So he never, even under medication, he never actually felt comfortable.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know how helpful it is. If it's gonna give you like 20 other side effects to what the fuck you trying to combat.
The big problem is, and what they feed to us is, we gotta target certain things in our body to fix it, right?
Right.
If our body is supposed to be balanced, why are you targeting
one area?
That's a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you target, so you got something balanced, right? And you target one thing, what happens? Everything becomes imbalanced,
Right.
So that's what happens, and they know this. So what happens is, one, it might fix, but it gives you all these other ailments, right? Mm-hmm. But then they give you a medicine to fix that.
Fix
so
that one.
Then
Then
you
you
on
on
eight, right?
Then as you
So
know, you ate
it's
pills a day.
Rotate.
Like that dude on the block. Here you go.
Right.
Oh, I got something better too. Here you go. This gonna take care of that.
This is. See, I'm from an era where we didn't have information. We didn't have phones.
You
we
didn't
have,
know
we had
that.
to search encyclopedias, and I'm 35, so this device right here that people take advantage of is what got me to where I'm at.
And I mean that device
that's how
right now.
you use it.
For
Like,
us, it's like the key
oh my
to
God,
open doors that wasn't even available to us to be open now. So now it's like, man, you done gave us that.
Right.
And we're kicking down every door that you said we couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be there. Social media is really, man, like if you're not taking advantage of social media, you're a step behind already, man.
I agree.
So, yeah, definitely, man. Now, how's this, I mean, of course it's benefited you because of your, what you've been through and all that. Now, do you think the public is as educated on endocannabinoids as they should be?
Certain areas. I would say certain areas.
And what is, for people that don't know, what is the endocannabinoid?
What is the endocannabinoid system?
System, yes.
What is it? Okay. Endocannabinoid system is the largest system in our body. It's the system that keeps our body homeostasis. What people don't understand what homeostasis is, that is balance. What the way that I want to paint the picture of endocannabinoid system is, it's more of like a software update for your body. You know how your phone get glitches, and you got to get these updates every now and then to fix it, right? So you have an endocannabinoid system that constantly goes through your body to make sure everything is working properly, right? So you have to have things to support that system. A lot of people don't know about the endocannabinoid system, so that's why they don't support it. They think that we gotta support this one system and then support this. It's overall. There's no target. So the endocannabinoid system is fed by these receptors that we have, which we have THC and CBD receptors. That's why cannabis is so vital, is because these cannabinoids, this endocannabinoid system receives these cannabinoids, which keeps everything balanced in our body. That's why we consume a lot of cannabis. A lot of people think it's because, we want to get high, or we want to get this, this laid back, relaxed feel.
To stay
but at
balanced
the end
out.
of the day, you're really feeding this system, this endocannabinoid system.
Right.
That's why we haven't had any major issues with cannabis at all.
It seemed like it's always been a link, right? It's
Exactly.
always been linked.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's all about what we were taught. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that we've been taught that we see now that back then what we were taught is not the truth now. So people need to wake up and open up and understand that this is medicine. This is not just, it's not a drug. I don't look at it as a drug because I'm a patient, so I'm not taking drugs. Right? It's a medication for me.
You
So like
ever
I said,
reached
it's a
out to
supplement.
any elderly people?
All the time.
tried?
All the time. Like people like in Baltimore, ironically, there's a lot of people that need CBD.
Right.
Anxiety, depression,
and post.
inflammation,
Yeah.
PTSD. A lot of us in Baltimore has PTSD because of the warlike
The
city that we live
in.
in.
Yeah.
ADHD helps treat cancer properties. I mean,
Right.
it's an amazing plant. It's an amazing plant.
Right.
But what a lot of people don't know also is the value of CBD in the cannabis plant. So the way that I paint the picture with that is in the cannabis plant, which is your indica and sativa, that one plant has a dominant,
Either THC
feature,
or
right?
okay.
THC
or the
CBD,
CBD.
right? So in the cannabis plant, there's high THC, low CBD. So questions I ask people, right, is you consume cannabis, right? And you might be saying, you smoke probably like a blunt or two, and you're like, I'm high, right? But then you get that urge to smoke again.
All right.
Do you ever ask yourself why?
Ask-
If you already high,
Right.
if you're already done, satisfied your
one,
need from the
Mhm.
jump, why do you need to smoke again?
That's a good question.
Right? So these are the questions that I ask outside of the box that
Right.
we were taught to gain this knowledge, right? Because these questions need to be answered. So, so I pursued, and what I do is actually go out and pluck these little questionnaires to people so they can see
Right.
where I'm coming from.
Right.
And that's basically my logic. I just want to help. I just want for people to wake up.
No,
I want
definitely,
people to, try to look at catering to yourself and not depending on another man or another system or another pill to make you well. Wellness is
That's not
is
gonna
a
make you
daily, hourly, minute thing. And it's also not just smoking cannabis. Like, you gotta understand, you gotta eat right, you gotta drink water,
Yeah,
you gotta
it's just-
cater
yeah.
to your
Yeah.
system.
You can't just
Right.
think
Not
it's
just
gonna
like,
do it by itself.
right?
All day.
Just I'm gonna
Definitely.
smoke
Yeah,
weed.
You still have to
I mean,
exercise,
smoke
take
cannabis
care of
and
your
go
body
away.
and all that.
All
I
day.
definitely
Right.
agree with that.
It's overall. It's
Yeah.
overall. And that's what I try to advocate, and I actually do myself. Is it hard? Of course, because the way that the system is set up for us. But what you have to understand, you have to take care of self. It's not always about the dollar. Because at the end of the day, you're going to pay now, you're going to pay later.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And I actually got a question on chat. They want to know, what is the source of CBD?
okay. The source of CBD, high CBD, is hemp. That's what I was getting back to
Okay.
with the cannabis, indica, and sativa.
Now, is the hemp plant and cannabis plant the same, or are they related?
No, it's the cousin plant to
Okay.
Cannabis.
So the hemp plant is always going to be more CBD dominant.
Of course,
then, right?
it's CBD dominant. THC it's high CBD, low THC. That's where the craze went with the CBD aspect. Is you actually have a high medicinal plant with medicinal value versus the psychotropic aspect.
Right.
So that's when the explosion came about, and it just took off.
Right. Yeah, they gave it the
Yeah.
flip flop.
Man, I mean, the full spectrum. I mean, the hemp is good, but of course, the cannabis aspect of the CBD is going to be the best, but because regulations and things. Of that
Right,
nature.
right. But I've noticed what I've noticed is that they're trying to use the hemp and trying to separate it from the cannabis plant. For its medicinal values.
Well, it's also for its other uses too.
Yeah, of course. But see, that's what they're using it. That's how they putting it on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is trying to hide the fact of the other. Because To me, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know much about it, but I believe that any CBD product still may have some sort of low value percentage of THC in it.
I mean,
May not be enough to
It's
do
not-
anything, but I think it's in there because it's part of the plant, right?
yeah, it actually does. It's all about the regulations again. It's that 0.03% that you want to be under.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't think it's something that you could take away from it. It's always going to be a percentage there.
Of course.
No matter how low it is, it's always going to be
Of course. That's a given. That's the way
Right.
the plan is made. Like, you
right, and
can't-
that's how I always felt about
Yeah,
it too,
yeah,
right? So
CBD starting to become the new Tylenol.
no, but
man.
it you know what?
Yeah,
It
it
definitely
is.
has its
You're
place,
right.
though, man. It
You're
definitely
right.
has its place. Just the fact that some of this shit does fucking work, man. You know what
It
I'm
does.
saying? It does
It
work.
does. You're living proof right here.
You know, but like to your point, when we say this works, man, I don't want you to think this is some fucking miracle product.
Nah.
You still have to, like we said before, you still have to watch what you eat.
It helps treat. It doesn't.
Right.
Doesn't,
You still have to exercise. You still have to do everything that you should do to keep your body in motion and healthy. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
just helps in the process. You know
Boost.
what
It just
I mean?
adds
Natural,
to
Yeah.
your
natural booster.
aspect of your body, basically.
Right.
Understanding how your body works, and this is a endocannabinoid system is something that just came about. So
And if it didn't work, man, it wouldn't be such a crave. You know what I'm saying? You
I
wouldn't-
agree.
You
I
wouldn't be
agree.
able to use it as an excuse why this is why we need it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Hey.
I agree. Everybody.
Right.
Not just one person. It's everybody.
But I mean, I don't know. I ain't mean to cut you out. I don't even know if you answered the person question man, about the source.
I did.
Okay, cool.
The hemp.
Right,
hemp
right.
is the source.
Now, somebody wanted me to ask you, do you also have CBD flowers?
CBD flower. I'm looking into that now. You got to be careful with CBD flower. For one, you got to make sure that you have the right specs and COAs. What I mean by COAs is certificate of analysis, which is the actual paperwork explaining what the plant is
Okay.
and what's in it. Some people, just like the cannabis plant, you know, the cannabis plant, you got to watch out for pesticides.
Oh
and
yeah.
all
They didn't.
Yeah,
Oh man,
so
they did.
you gotta
California
be careful.
is highly upset right now because when they went legal, they hit them with the head with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like you cannot sell none of this product that has pesticides
Yep.
and all that junk in it.
Yep.
Now look, you might be mad. Okay, I get it. You just spent all this time growing this flower. You trying to sell it, man. But for real, I'm not even mad, man. Because if you're selling it as medicine,
Right.
which a lot of these people do, they
Right.
put it in the dispensary and say it's for
Oh, of
medicine.
course, of
Then
course.
you shouldn't have no damn
I
pesticides
agree.
in it. You shouldn't have anything that could cause you liver
I
damage,
agree. I agree.
cancer, or any of that in
Why
there.
would you start with
Right.
a chemical and thinking that just not your
So-
consumption is not
Right, that's gonna make it
Yeah,
worse.
you know what I'm saying? So, I can't really feel sorry for you. I'm kind of glad those regulations are there because we need to take this more serious.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
I smoke, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I smoke. Like you said, man, I finished smoking. I'll smoke another one.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I know if I don't take care of myself and if I don't watch what the hell I'm smoking, it's going to catch up to me.
I agree.
Like anything else.
Is
it's just
anything
gonna,
right?
yeah.
It's with fruits,
Like
with
with
vegetables,
anything else,
like
it's just going to
anything,
catch
right?
up to you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to watch what you put in your body because
It's
the
your
reason,
temple.
yeah, and the reason I say that is because a lot of people, man, they hear, man, I ain't worried. Especially when you're young, man, I ain't worried about that. Woo, woo, woo.
That's one
I
of the main
understand it. I understand the feeling, but it doesn't. This is a process that destroys your body in time. It's not going to destroy your body tomorrow.
Right.
Like, yeah, you still
That's why
gonna be good.
lifespans is short now.
Right.
Like, people gotta understand. Look at that. Like
You're going to be good until you ain't good no
Right.
more. You know what I'm saying?
It catches
my
up
grandmother
eventually.
lived what to live to 80, live to
Wow.
90. Like people are not living now like that.
So-
They're not today.
You know,
reasons.
And I know that they are using the CBD as an excuse to make cannabis legal. But you know what? I'm all for it. Because at the end of the day, it has its healing property. You know what I'm
course,
saying? So
of course.
if you're gonna use it for an excuse, hey, what better subject or what better thing to use as an excuse? You know what I'm saying? At least it ain't crack.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And this opiate epidemic.
Yeah, man.
Ridiculous, man.
This helps with that.
Yes,
this
it
helps
does.
with that,
It
right?
does.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
does.
Like
It does.
for as much as Jeff Sessions want to say cannabis is a fucking Schedule 1 drug that's gonna kill you or hurt you or whatever he says about cannabis, this actually has helped reduce the opioid epidemic that's been going on in America.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? And man, like I said, we need to do more research. don't take everything you hear, even from what we're saying, to face value.
Right.
Just look into it, man. Just do a little
That's what I
digging,
tell
man.
People. People get upset with me when I send them links and things like that is because I want you to search for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Like, we all make errors in life. We're not perfect.
Right.
So getting your aspect and getting aspects from different angles and different people, that's how you find your truth. You have to understand it's not just one view. That's one of the enjoyments in life to me is where though I can reach out and find different people and get different aspects and grow from that. Like I love it. I love it.
You're gonna get a lot in the cannabis world. Definitely.
The funny thing about the opioid epidemic is created by doctors, man.
Yes.
Like, it's supposed to be medicine to heal people, right?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
We done created an epidemic that got everybody hooked, just like heroin, man.
That's what
Like,
it is.
people really gotta have this shit now.
Right. It's sad but true.
They ain't
So-
gonna tell you the truth.
Right, and that's the ironic part of this shit. And guess what? Look, opioids kill people, cannabis, death, zero
Never.
still. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. Right. Do you know how much you gotta consume?
man, I tried, man. I'm still here.
Me too.
I've tried, man.
Right.
Now to the point where I'm tired of trying, so I'm looking for like that golden ticket. We was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm smoking and I just got to keep looking at the J like, oh, hold up. That's what I'm looking for now, you know. So that's why I'm like on a strain hunting mission. I'm looking for like that one strain that's like, yeah.
Have fun. It's a long
I want to have equal value of CBD and THC at 100%.
Oh, whoa. At 100?
At 100. But nah, man, really though. How do you? I mean, I wanted to ask you about the different forms of consuming CBD, right? Because I was reading this. I guess it was a personal blog or / research from a grower, right? And he was talking about the consumptions and the different ways that you could take either whatever form of cannabis you decide to take, right? So you got the just smoking it the way we do, dabbing, palm, edibles. Now, I like smoking, and he was talking about that he prefers smoking as well too, because he was saying in a sense that you get the whole true sense of the whole flower when you smoking it because of the consumption point.
The natural aspect.
Yeah, and it's the natural,
Like,
you know.
It's not touched. It's not broken. It's
And he broke it down to like
fresh fruit. It's like fresh fruit.
And he also broke it down to like when you smoking the blunt, you see the cherry up top. That's the hottest part. But behind that, it's not as hot. But you also still getting that heat or at a certain level that you need to activate whatever medicine in the flower itself, right? So he was saying you get the whole full value of it from the smoking it, right? And then from dabbing, you get a certain value because you're going straight to that heat point. From vaporizing, from edibles, you tackling different ways you consuming has a different effect in your body.
Time.
Yeah. So I was it's just all interesting to me. You know how we talk about balance, how everything is balanced. You know what I'm saying? So how dabbing is definitely fun. That's gonna get you there like that. I suppose, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna get that feel from that concentrate. But if you're not into that,
percentage.
right? If you're not into that, you might want to take a what are they? The vape pens. What are they called?
G pens.
Distillates.
Distillates.
Yeah, you might want to take distillates to be on a little lighter note. Like I said, different effects, man.
Distillate has a high percentage. It's just the way people consume it. It's also a stigma base. Also, I think it's more of a stigma base. Like a lot of people still don't want to be known as consuming.
Yeah. And it's like everybody, like, you don't know if you see somebody with a vape pen, you don't know if it's what's in that cartridge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you're not
Unless
smelling
you know.
cannabis, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got terpenes in your vape.
Agree.
But let's talk about your company though. Where do you see Extreme Terps in 5 years, man?
Hopefully expanded across the whole U.S. And hopefully internationally. I just want everybody to understand the full aspect of self-healing and catering to your body, basically.
I believe me
Take
personally.
over the world, man.
Yeah, I take it. Why
Take
not?
over
Take
the world.
why you don't have to think small no more.
Agreed.
Take
Agreed.
over the world, literally.
Agreed.
Literally, you have Uruguay's already legal. Canada's already legal. And you're going to have so many other countries follow suit that I believe if you keep going with Extreme Terps, that's your company that you have going, that it's no reason why you shouldn't be in the forefront when everything actually explodes. You know what I'm saying? Because you're there from the beginning.
Of course.
So, I mean, in 5 years, if you keep doing what you're doing, man, I see you in Forbes list, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to think small on this level no more, man. It's coming, man. This train is coming. Big pharma's coming, big companies coming. But if you're not there to set your roots, you're not going to be part of that movement.
Agreed.
We can't stop these big, like a lot of people always complaining and rules and regulations that's coming out. Man, as much as we're going to try, man, we're not going to be able to really stop it completely. It's a train of fucking power, man.
The change your mindset. That's how I look at it. Like, stress on what you can control. Like, the more you stress on other people and how they perceive you and what law is this and what do you only live once, right? So, to me, I want to make a big impression on the one life that I live on people. I want them to understand, like, look, this is a positive guy, that he has a good direction. Like, you have to have a reason why you're here in life. Like, have a focus on yourself.
Yeah, and that's my point. That's my point. Like, we worried about so much about what's going on
that's why
in society. You know, whether it's the government, whether it's somebody hating on you or anything.
But if you can control it, then stress on it.
Right. But I think if you like you said, we got one life, man.
Right.
So if you don't go for what you feel is good in your mind and in your heart,
right,
then you're gonna miss out,
surround
man.
yourself with the like-minded people.
So definitely,
yeah, because you can't do it by yourself. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. You can't.
That's all you need.
So you
right
gotta
there.
have a
That
team. You gotta have people.
I could
that
vouch
you
for
can,
that. I could definitely vouch
consult
for that, man.
to somebody that you can pull in the back room. Like, look. Is this a good idea? Like, every decision that you make is not gonna be 100%. And that's guaranteed. Like, you always gonna have to need somebody to consult with. You're always gonna need somebody to push you forward. You're always gonna need somebody to lift you because and owning a business, it do get tough. It's not all about peaches and cream. It's not all about money. It's like I tell people, like, you start your business and your focus is here, right? Your focus is here, the money, where you winning. But why people don't worry about that gray area in the middle, those puzzle pieces that you
process,
have
man,
to put together, the foundation that you had to put together to make sure that you get to that top point. Because when it starts flowing, that's when you win. Right?
And it's like we're telling people right now, surround yourself. When we say surround yourself with positive people to do what you want to do, we're not telling you. And this go to all my hood niggas and everything. We're not telling you to leave your friends alone.
Nah.
We're not telling you to forget about your peoples and all that. But you do need to pull yourself out of that environment and surround yourself around other people that's going to help you with your plans and goals.
This another statement I say. Experiences create experiences.
Yeah.
So if you don't get out, you're not going to experience anything. You're going to have that cage mentality is because you created that. Like, you got to get outside of that. Go travel, like, go somewhere outside of what your norm. Like, challenge yourself outside of your norm. Go outside of your boundaries. Like, it's fun.
Beyond.
Like, to go into the abyss and the unknown and understand that you can create things from just nothing.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's definitely going, like you said, you're definitely going to have your up and downs, man. But it's a fun process at the end of the day, man. You know,
people you meet, the things you experience, the destinations you go, like it's ridiculous.
Man, you got my support. I'm with it.
I mean, it's, especially now, man. Like, if this is something that you like, especially like the cannabis culture, the medical aspect, the recreational aspect, cannabis is like the new gold rush. Right. If this is something that you really like, man, get into it now before it's too late.
True.
Because the only reason
don't
government...
speculate. Don't be on the TV watching everybody else grow. Get out there.
The only reason it's not federally legal yet is because they're still putting their little...
laws together.
Yeah, so they can make money.
They don't want you to outdo them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is the time right now. This is that area, that time for you to make a statement and a goal to, to make yourself.
Right. And if you fail, man, get back up.
Well,
failing is a learning experience.
That's it, man.
Failure is not when you lose. Like, I done failed plenty of times and
Fella is
done
like
hurt
asking a girl out. She tell you no, man.
Right,
You're not
and
stopping there.
Still gonna pursue it, right?
You know what I'm
So,
saying? So hey,
treat
man.
the business the same way, man.
You
Pursue
know?
it as though it's your last and that's your passion. Put your heart into it. If it's something that you like, put your heart into it. And don't try to do like a million things at one time. That's where I got caught up when I was young, trying to do everything all at one time. You can't. Slow down, focus on one thing, build a vision board, write things down. I mean, different aspects of your growth. Create your growth from seeing it. What I tell people also is look at what's the secret, like law of attraction. Like understand how things work, man. Like it's to me it's sad that I see a lot of people just focus on the wrong things, like health, like growth.
That's the number one. Health.
The more you focus on things, the better you are. Like, and you can't hate on the next man because he sees a vision and you don't. Like that, to me, that's petty.
Yeah. I mean, it
you
is,
can do
man.
the same thing.
Pretty much.
Like I look at it like
Or
you,
better.
You're like you.
Yeah.
You excelling. I feel as though I can do the same thing because we all got like minds, right?
We just
Right.
all
It's all
feed off
about
each
the
other, man.
focus on
Yeah,
what
man.
you put on.
You ever thought about growing for like just growing the cannabis just for medical research though?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know everything. Like, I want to know as much as I can so I can spread it to other people. People like, oh, well, won't you be a counselor and stuff? I'm like, nah, man, I do it for myself, and then I advocate to the sources that need to hear, right? Like, that's, I'm not being a counselor for my well-being, but also for everybody else also. But I got to do it the way I want it.
I just like, man, I like the culture, period. Like, I like how everybody likes different aspect of the whole cannabis culture.
And I love the unity aspect of it. Like, people got to look at it big picture. Look how this one plant, this one flower done created unification across the world. Not just in the U.S., across the world. Look how many us people have changed things. Like, people have changed things because we focus on this one plant. So if you look at the movement that we create now with this one plant, look how many other things if we focus on collectively, not me, myself, and I, collectively, we can change a lot of things.
Hell yeah.
Right? So that's why I'm so passionate about this, is because of the unity and the family aspect of this plant. And there's no racism. Like, cannabis seeds green. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's the mindsets. Like,
End of the day, yeah.
It's the energy. It's all of that. Like, I love it. Like, there's no stereotype with people, and you know, it's so much love within the cannabis industry. It's like it's hard to sway away from it.
You never know who you end up smoking
definitely.
with. Never know who you end up smoking with.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
We definitely had a good conversation tonight and everything, man. But
Appreciate
once you
you.
let the
Appreciate
people
you.
know how they could reach you, how they could get your product. You said some of them are actually in stores. What you got going on over here, though, man? I keep looking at this.
What
man.
that right there? That's the topical.
Okay, that's another.
Yeah. 500 milligram topical. Has beeswax, coconut oil, eucalyptus. You can apply that to joints and you know on your skin. Your skin is actually a consumption.
And I don't know if you guys been paying attention or not, man. But in all honesty, man. In all honesty, this shit is like really taking off. The sport industry look like they finally starting to cave.
True.
Giving in the CBD.
All right, I want y'all to try.
Okay.
It's blueberry caramels. I'm gonna show y'all.
Caramel, y'all. I like candy.
Let me know what y'all think. It's 100 milligrams. It's 5 pieces in there. 20 milligrams a piece.
This ain't gonna make me jump out no window, will it?
Nah. Never had that done.
When I make my edibles, I get some wild stories, man.
Nah, it's no psychotropic aspect. Like, I'm gonna keep preaching it.
It's
no
actually good though,
psychotropic.
man.
It is.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Nah, this shit's actually good though. For real.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I focused on, you know, the isolate first, the pure aspect, but I wanted to get people's opinion on different consumption rates of CBD. People were like, oh, won't you do this and won't you do that? And so I tried to hit every angle where people can consume CBD, where I can draw them in and also, you know, teach them the real, reason why CBD is here. But yeah, I love the product. Like I use it.
That was actually that. Damn.
That tastes like regular candy.
Man, no bullshit. That shit was good, man. Let's see, I could hit a few J's and just be eating on that and just be hitting.
Oh,
See,
I
that's
do
what I'm
forget.
saying,
Oh,
man.
bro,
You gonna forget.
Listen,
You gonna forget.
Listen. I smoke J's and I have these. Great. But what a lot of people don't know, when you consume a lot of CBD, it does put you to sleep.
He gonna knock me out there. He's
It
good.
does. But it's a good sleep though, because that's when actually your body works the most, when your body is asleep.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad. That's the worst thing that can happen with CBD. You get the
Right,
best
go to
ever,
sleep, right? Wake up feeling good.
I do have brochures. I'm passing them out. To
Yeah,
everybody.
please tell people how they can reach you and your product. I don't mean to cut you
got
off
you, I
again,
got you, I
but
got you, I got
the
you.
stores too,
Got you,
man.
got you,
The stores, because that shit was good, man. Damn.
That
I might need to get a line on that.
I have soft gels. I have the caramels. I do have peach ring gummies, 250 milligrams.
The gummies.
Yeah. You want to try those too?
You gonna knock that man out before he get home.
Nah,
Oh, you got the peach.
peach rings, right? I got you.
They look like the real peach rings too, man.
Yeah. They're a little bit stronger. They're a little full spectrum. Also, I have a brochure here that explains what
Hey,
CBD
these taste like
is.
the corner store joints, man.
With a little bite to it.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a brochure here explaining what CBD does, endocannabinoid system. At the bottom here, it explains what the benefits are. I have also on the back my product and where you can purchase my product.
And how they can find you online
You
again?
can find me, well, at the moment, ironically, my page got shut down on IG. So people can reach out to me on greenchaser_, or you can email me at info@extremeturks.com, or you can reach out to me on my website. I mean, it's multiple aspects to reach out to me. And if you're in need, I do, work with people. It's like I said, it's not always about the money aspect. It's really about the wellness. So please reach out to me. And,
I would say reach out. He ain't gonna bite. Man, hey, the product is definitely good.
yeah, I got a gift.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the product is definitely good, man. That shit tastes good, man. And I still am in love with them caramels,
I
man.
want to give you a shirt.
Appreciate it, man. Definitely.
Certified.
And y'all check them out, Extreme Terps, y'all.
Certified.
Certified.
And now you certified.
Appreciate it. And appreciate you coming through tonight.
Of course.
And before we wrap up for the night, I seen a guest that came through for the live studio audience. Hey Jay, can you give him a mic right quick, man? Because I would like for him to tell the people out here in the chat, on the people watching, about the next event he got coming up. Because that last event was real nice, man. Cannabis Seeds the Homeless.
Oh, yeah.
But now he's got another event coming up, so I guess we could give him the last 5 minutes we got for the night to let the people know. Huh? The who? Oh, yeah, that joint. Yeah.
That's why I ain't want
Yeah.
Kicking autism's ass.
There it is.
Kicking autism's ass is the next event. Cannabis Seeds the Homeless proudly presents Kicking Autism's Ass. The week before Bike to the Beach, Saturday, the July 28th, we have a kickball tournament, 12 teams, starting at 10 in the morning. We'll be playing 2 games at once simultaneously. We have secured a field, a baseball field on the south side that has 2 baseball fields on it that we could play kickball on. The brackets, top 4 teams of Cannabis Seeds, the Homeless have a bye. The rest of the teams will be playing early, and it should be fun. So come out, The Eventbrite link will be up this week. The teams have been, the team names, those that have formulated their teams or they're formulating their teams now. The bidding has started. The drafting has started. There's 2 teams coming by way of DC Scrogger. That would be Team Scrogger and Kicking Autism's Ass. The benefit and the proceeds will be going to Cannabis Sees No Color, the 3rd annual Bike to the Beach. We have a bike team. So that team will be coming to represent themselves at Kickball, Kicking Autism's Ass. So we got kickball, and then in August we got basketball, and September we have dodgeball, and October is the hunt for October. So we figure we'll play wiffle ball, and November will be football again. And then December, we're looking at boxing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That might be fun.
So community effort done by a multitude of companies and brands in the community.
Yeah, I'm one of the sponsors, just FYI. Y'all can jump on the winning team. Last event, did take the win. So Team Extreme.
He did Team Extreme Cotton Pickers.
Yeah.
Did come down with semi-pro team. They didn't have any female. They didn't have any females on their team.
Yeah, we did. We had 2 females on the team.
That would be a DQ.
Danny was on the field the whole time.
This way around, DQ if you do not have 3 women at least on your team.
I might come with an all-woman team.
And so we'll see.
And make sure
And
if y'all not
It's gonna
following,
be fun though. It's gonna be fun.
if
Come
y'all
out,
not following,
support.
make sure y'all go follow DC Scrogger on IG.
Oh, yeah,
to keep up
yeah.
to date with all these events. Because these events, man, are beautiful, beautiful networking events to help the homeless, help the needy, help whoever autism.
Yeah, autism is
we
next.
kicking autism's ass this time.
Yeah.
But these events are great, man. People are actually showing up, and it's a positive view in our cannabis community.
$3,000 is what we raised for Cannabis Sees the Homeless.
$3,000.
That funds there will be put on a GoFundMe account.
Yep.
And we'll be bringing back Cannabis Sees the Homeless back in September after we do our book bag, B-Ballin' for Bags school event. So we'll be bringing that back. We'll be still raising money. We actually this Sunday I went out and met with the builder, looked at some plans for prototypes of different types of shelters. So it's not just, this community will not just be like a cookie cutter, one style type of structure.
And let me say this too, man, right quick. I hope y'all don't think I'm wrong, but for all y'all that like going up to pop-ups, get your cannabis and all that, that's good, man, and I'm not hating on it.
Right.
When these events come together, would love to see your face there. Because I don't know what makes you think there ain't good cannabis there.
Right.
It's just free.
Right.
It's fucking free. You don't have to pay for it, man.
No, right. It's
Right.
support.
Like, it's there. It's some good ass flowers there for some good peoples, and it's
And
free,
we have
man.
fun.
And we're having fun. It's
Right.
food. It's people having fun.
All good vibes.
Y'all missed out on that last one. Everybody that
The
didn't
hot
come.
box is coming back
Oh
too.
man, hey, look, I'm staying away from
Oh,
that,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, I ain't
yeah.
going there, but
The penalty.
Scroggy can tell you about that.
The swag flag penalty box, it will be back. However, this time we won't be penalizing, we'll be rewarding. So for the home runs, for the triple plays, for the RBIs, for those stats that you get in baseball or kickball. So let's say I kick a home run and it's a 1-run home run. Well, I get to choose which opponent goes in the hot box.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so you get selection.
Right, so you
Okay.
got 2 home
Okay.
runs, you get to choose 2. You got a triple, you got a grand slam. However
look.
you look at it, you got a double play. Double plays on defense.
Something
will be rewarded.
spectacular.
Both of y'all need to make sure y'all stack y'all team up because they coming for y'all, man.
They sound ready.
It's all good. It's all
But
good.
it's a good cause. It's a
Yeah.
fun day. And just come out, support And everything it goes to Bike to the Beach, and that Friday we'll be biking 106 miles to Dewey Beach with Team Cannabis Seasonal Color. So, yeah, appreciate
Come
you.
out, support,
appreciate y'all. Support everybody, yo. We support our own around here,
Right.
and definitely support DC Pharma, Extreme Terps. Support others that you know about. If you don't support your own, then you're not going to be able to succeed, because it starts from within. That means your own community, and then you spread out.
That's true.
Be blessed, y'all.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in this week, man. And make sure y'all catch us next week for another good episode of the DC Pharma Show, y'all.
Appreciate you.
All right.